Everything you ever meant to be. Out the window in sulfured matchlight. Slow tinder and strike. Possession purely ardent as worship. And the scream working its way out of your bones. Demolition of wall and strut within. That is love, isn't it? Everything you meant to be falls away, so you dwell within a perfect singularity, a kind of saint. Those are the words of Linda Hull, poet, born in Newark, New Jersey, the great and most populous city of this state, and as far as love is concerned today, ground zero. Famous writer of novels and another resident of Newark, Philip Roth said of love, "The pleasure isn't in owning the person. The pleasure is this: having another contender in the room with you." Here's Roth again on love. The only obsession everyone wants, love. People think that in falling in love, they make themselves whole. The platonic union of souls? I think otherwise. I think you're whole before you begin, and the love fractures you. You're whole, and then you're cracked open. A third Roth, because that is when you love somebody. When you see them being game in the face of the worst. Not courageous, not heroic, just game. A few towns over from Newark, decades earlier, in Rutherford, New Jersey, iconoclast painter and poet, the master of romancing modern life, William Carlos Williams wrote, describing his betrothed Florence's manner of loving, "It was a love engendering gentleness and goodness that moved me and that I saw in you." And later wrote, on the nature of their marriage, "So different, this man and this woman, a stream flowing in a field." Heavy stuff, right? It is. Think you know everything there is to know about love now? You don't. Are you bored yet? Well, how dare you? We're talking about love. Stephen Crane, born in Newark, New Jersey, and author of All Quiet on the Western Front, no doubt every high school-aged female's most memorable literary experience, described love as being akin to tranquil skies, fresh meadows, cool brooks, an existence of soft and eternal peace. Famous beat poet Allen Ginsberg, don't Google him, another Newark resident, said of love, "The weight of the world is love. Under the burden of solitude, under the burden of dissatisfaction, the weight we carry is love." George Clinton, a skip away, born in Plainfield, New Jersey. Just kidding. He was born on a UFO and as an infant was parachuted down onto the shoulder of Route 18 by a cagey and soaking wet yet funky race of ancient greys, no doubt absolutely in the pursuit of love, encourages us to free your mind and your ass will follow. And concerning love, finally, God's favorite and all of yours, Newark's very own Whitney Houston, absolutely bombed on the spell of love's power, sang, "You are the flame in my heart. You light my way in the dark. You are the ultimate star. You lift me up from above." And this is all just to talk about Love. As has been stated, love occurs in Newark, New Jersey. It occurs in the fog of the majestic Highlander. It occurs at the New Jersey Institute of Technology. That's NJIT if you're a rube. And it was on this very campus, and it was on these very streets that Adam and Gretchen first met and, yes, fell in love. Why speak of love? It's an obvious, even trite conceit for a wedding speech. But is this not why we're all here? The concept of love presents itself with such a range of definitions. But the simple fact of the matter is this: talk is cheap. Talk is simply a door. Neither you nor I, or this speech, will bust down the door of love, and that's okay. What we can do for sure is know why we are all gathered here at the door. We are here for them. What we celebrate today is Adam and Gretchen's very specific and real version of it being love. No words actually necessary. This video, ultimately noise, because what we are here to do now is to celebrate their love. And if we were lucky enough, we may have seen their love firsthand in the past, or maybe heard about it secondhand, or even best, you've seen it here for the first time today. We celebrate that. We do that by toasting them to the future. We do that by drinking, by dancing, by embracing, and by laughing. We also do that by remembering the past. We all have our unique memories of Adam and Gretchen, the seeds of which would grow into a tall, very tall tree of blooming love, and how we, as witnesses, remember that. It's really my honor to be here for Adam, my brother, my best friend, and the best guy in the world. And for Gretchen, his total match, an amazing person, an absolute beast of integrity, laughter, and good times, too cool and too smart. I love you guys. So now, with the help of some friends, let's remember.
Hi, my name is Kat or Kathy, depending on when you met me, maybe. My story is I met Gretchen going into our senior year of high school. We met on a recruiting trip for volleyball at NJIT, and I remember thinking, okay, if I go to NJIT, I hope that she comes too, because I had so much fun with her, and I think we could be really good friends. And I also thought her dad Oren was really funny too. So yeah, I just remember, like, I really hope we both go to NJT, and we did, and I was right. We did become best friends, and we had such a good time and continue to have such good times. My second story is when Gretchen and Adam met. I wasn't there, but she told us about it a day or two after. And, you know, we were bored at practice, so we're like, give us all the juicy details and who's this new guy and cool new guy, and, you know, what did you talk about? And she's telling us he's so cool, he's so excited, I'm so excited about him. And like, the thing that, you know, was when I knew that I was really into him and really excited about him was when they exchanged a Lord of the Rings pickup line. And we were all kind of like, Gretchen, like, come on, you're so cool. Like, I just remember being equally impressed that that worked and that she found someone who also knew what she was talking about. But I was also like, yeah, we go to a tech school, like, this is normal. So, yeah, I'm really glad it worked out, and that the Lord of the Rings pickup line worked for them. Yeah, I'm very grateful that I get to be a part of their lives, and I wish you both the best of luck. I wish you both the best. I'm so excited that we're here finally celebrating your wedding. And, I'm just so grateful to have you both in my life. You make it so much better. And I'm also really grateful to both your families, how lovely and welcoming they've both been. So on that note, let's party.
Back during the normal times, the pre-COVID era, Adam and I both worked in the city, and we would meet at this bar called Muck McGinn's that was located between our two places of work. I do not have much of a social life, having young children. I know Adam has a much cooler one than me. So that was really the highlight of my week and sometimes my month, was getting to hang out with him and just have some laughs and beers. I like to say we were having deep philosophical conversations. Honestly, we were probably talking about old stories and movies and television. And whenever I would come staggering home from the train station after, my wife would ask me, "So what's going on with Gretchen and Adam?" And I would say, "I don't know. I didn't ask." Which was generally actually true. But the last time before everything went to hell and we were at Monk McGinn's having some beers, Adam told me that Gretchen was looking to go back to school. And this included her applying to some schools that were pretty far away. Which I asked him, "Does that worry you?" Adam said, "No. I love Gretchen and I support her in whatever she wants to do. And we can adapt to any of these type of challenges. It doesn't matter if we're right by each other or not." Little did he know that we'd all be spending a lot of time really close to each other. Anyway, that was when I knew that Adam would do anything for Gretchen. And I know that Gretchen would do anything for Adam. And that's why it makes me really happy to congratulate you, Gretchen and Adam, on your love and your marriage. And I wish you both a long life of adventure and talking about buildings until the middle of the night.
Adam and Gretchen, happy wedding to you. I can't imagine a better couple. You guys are perfect for each other. I've known Adam since I was 10 years old, and I'm pretty sure that I couldn't think of anybody better for him than you, Gretchen. When I think of you guys, I think of fun parties and all the Secret Santas, and I hope and know that you guys are going to do great, great things with your marriage and with your life. And me and Gina wish you the best, and we'll be there celebrating with you.
Okay. Hi, Adam and Gretchen. We have so many great memories together, but one of my favorite memories we have is of us together in the Amachenko house, one of the first times we ever met. And you and Adam were singing the Cranberry song. Well, Gretchen, you were singing the Cranberry song Linger, and Adam was playing guitar, and I didn't really know any of you at all, but it truly moved me to tears. And if you told me that 2 years from now you'd be at these two people's wedding, a celebration of their love, I would say, yeah, that tracks. Because I think that moment and how you guys were singing and playing together was just so indicative of your love and how beautiful it is. And I love you guys very much, and I'm so happy to be here. And the Cranberries ain't got nothing on you guys.
Hey, Gretchen and Adam, congratulations on your brand new, fresh marriage. May it last a lifetime. May your first child be a masculine child. Anyway, I remember one time specifically we were all together, and I think me and Gretchen were talking about work stuff, and then Adam, who was maybe just like a little too inebriated, kept doing this on his phone the entire time, like, hey, do you guys remember Mighty Mighty Boss Tones? And he just kept playing this horrendous 90s music over and over, and everybody kept making fun of him, and I thought it was a great time. So, Adam, obviously, you know, I've known you the longest. I could sit here for hours telling you different stories about, you know, when we were growing up, like, you know, the time when you bought a used LeBaron and you were driving around town telling everybody that it used to be owned by John Voight, or, you know, when you got a little bit older and you were running around on the beach telling everybody you were a marine biologist, and a whale actually washed up on the beach and you had to go up and pull a golf ball out of the thing's blowhole. You know, it's just really ridiculous around here. I got hit in the head recently. It's Jay, by the way. See ya.
Hello everyone, I'm Andrew Mayu. We're all here to celebrate Adam and Gretchen. These are two friends of mine that I've known for a long time. And I want to say how happy I am for them to have reached this milestone in their relationship. A little anecdote. Maybe 5 or 6 years ago, at what was then an annual holiday party and gift swap, which was always good fun and not at all contentious, unless there were remote controlled drones involved. That night, Adam and Gretchen gave my wife and I a baby spider plant as a parting gift. And on the way down the steps to their foyer, I tripped and sent the small potted plant flying through the air. It landed on the floor of their foyer. Dirt had spilled out everywhere, but the plant and its pot were intact. Sorry, I don't think I cleaned it up. Somehow, the little spider plant made it home and began to grow. It outgrew 3 pots, and propagating a number of other clones quickly dominated my small window garden. Years later, this bad boy right behind me is the result. And no, I haven't tried to smoke it. Throughout the whole time this little spider plant was growing, so was Adam and Gretchen's relationship. Through adversity, trials and tribulations, this plant grew in parallel with the love of these two incredible people. They're as tall as their names are long. They have that certain je ne sais quoi about them. They are hip, goofy, and I love them. Help me in raising a glass to honor their commitment to one another and celebrate their marriage. Cheers.
Hi everyone, it's Tina. I'm Adam's little sister, and something that comes along with being Adam's little sister is just hearing, from friends and family and knowing him, really understanding what a wonderful, great guy he is. And then in that post-high school era, really hearing from a lot of my girlfriends how much they echoed this sentiment, plus thinking he was really attractive too. Aye. But it's funny how this kind of correlates. So back in 2016, we had a family vacation to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. I was able to bring one of my good girlfriends, Holly, as sort of my plus one. Adam and Gretchen came, and every day was just sort of an open opportunity to go to the beach, do whatever you wanted, to sightsee, etc., etc. So as two higher maintenance 20-something girls, Holly and I sat posted up on the beach under an umbrella, probably a drink in our hand, and we watched Adam and Gretchen go pass for pass playing frisbee in August in the North Carolina heat in the summer, and just being absolutely relentless, just back and forth. And at that moment, as we watched the spectacle, Holly turned to me and she was like, I get it. I raised the white flag, and that's why Adam and Gretchen are such a match. Who could play? What 20-something-year-old girl do we know that could play Frisbee for nearly an hour with their partner and enjoy it? And without a single complaint. It was absolutely amazing. And I think her athleticism speaks to that, but just really Gretchen's up for anything attitude, with Adam's easygoingness. They're just such a fun pair to watch, and they're such an incredible match. So if that wasn't telling, then I don't know what else is. But I want to wish you both a happy, happy wedding day. I love you both so much. Gretchen, you've been a sister to me for a long time, but now it's official. I love you both, and God bless.
Hey Adam and Gretch, it's Joe and Ken. So happy for you guys. If I had to pick out a moment or a memory that sums up our friendship, I would have to just pick out the entirety of mine and Adam's stay at our first apartment at 157 First Street in Hoboken, which is sort of where you guys hung out in the beginning of your relationship. I was around you guys a lot, which was great. But there are two moments that kind of stand out. One was we threw a Halloween party right when you guys first started dating. And I remember like the first time I met Gretchen, she came to the party in this like really cool Piet Mondrian composition painting costume with her friends, like a collaboration costume. And I was like, oh, that's so awesome. Like, this girl's gonna be great for Adam. But what did Adam wear? He was a cardboard box with lights on it, which we called Blockhead. And I just remember thinking, man, if this girl's accepting of Adam in this fashion, they're gonna be okay. This is gonna work out. So yeah, that was pretty great. But another moment that really stands out to me was when we would get together for our Christmas tree decorating nights right before Christmas, and we would go get a tree like 7 blocks away. We would always go when it was like raining or blizzarding for some stupid reason. But we would carry that tree back up to our apartment and decorate it and sing Christmas carols and watch Home Alone. And I would always force Adam to play guitar even though he didn't want to. And then yeah, we would drink tons of eggnog, probably too much eggnog, and just kick off the holiday in a great way. So yeah, those are my two kind of purest, sweetest memories of that time together. And I wish you guys the absolute best. You two are perfect for each other, and you are the best this world has to offer, in my opinion, and Ken's. Love you guys to pieces. Hope you have an amazing time at your wedding. Cheers.
All right, the time has come. You know, after 10 years, you would think I would have just a bit more memories, but someone within our group of the three of us is usually slightly incapacitated. I blame the Coors Light. But in all seriousness, when the three of us get together, it's fun games that I am most likely winning. Food, either cooking it, buying it, those burgers, I think about them all the time. From your guys' favorite burger place, when we sat on our asses, when we had plans, and watched the entirety of Haunting of Hill House, while Gretchen watched me jump scare quite a few times, or watching a sporting event, which historically my teams are way better than Adam's anyways, so I mean, they're probably winning as well. Honestly, watching you two grow together has been such an enjoyment. Your guys' happiness is infectious. it's uplifting, and it broadens the horizons for anybody around you. We can only hope to have what you guys have. And I'm so happy for both of you. I'm so excited for the journey that is to come. And I can't wait to party at this wedding. I love you guys so much. I'm happy it's time.
When thinking about stories to tell about Adam and Gretchen, my mind keeps coming back to music. I love to sing with them both. Whether it's Adam playing guitar around a campfire or Gretchen in their apartment using a TV remote as a pretend microphone, they're some of my fondest memories. I've been thinking about when Adam and Gretchen duet, and this has happened on countless occasions. But Gretchen will instinctively go low, and Adam goes high. Very high. There is zero hesitation and a complete acknowledgement of whose role is whose. I like to refer to them as Ike and Tina, because Gretchen's got that deep, rich, soulful voice, and Adam crushes it wearing them gold sequins. But in all seriousness, they're both extremely talented, and their passion for music and their inclusive nature and generosity is infectious, and it's what I love most about them. I think relationships work when each partner leans into their respective strengths, and there's an acknowledgement by the other partner of those strengths. For Gretchen, she is so good at giving custom gifts to people. And for Adam, selflessly, he sings like Whitney Houston. The man is so dedicated to falsetto, and Gretchen's acknowledgement of that is what makes their relationship work. Adam and Gretchen, I love you both so much. It has been such a privilege to share so many milestones with both of you. I think I can say for the group here that it's about damn time that this day's come. If everyone could please raise a glass and toast the newlyweds. To Adam and Gretchen, here's to many, many wonderful memories ahead. You deserve them all. Cheers.
3, 2, 1.